So, going up to the corner store, people ask me, like, why do I feel safe? Walk my dog late at night, walking on foot where I'm going. It's because I don't have anything. Like, I'm not inviting anybody to start trouble with me. People might counter, they're like, oh, I have nice things, you know. Well, people are trying to take what I have. Well, my question is, what do you have that's so essential, making you so happy that you have to, like, be on guard and constantly either you have to avoid going certain places, park your car in certain places, carry a gun, carry yourself about in a certain way. Like, what is it that you need so badly that requires all that? You know what I mean? Like, you have a car. Like, I have a car to get me from point A to point B. Why else do you... And it has air conditioning, I mean... But nobody's going to take my car, my truck. No one's going to take it. Like, it's... You see the way it looks, it's just... No one's going to take it. That's why I leave my windows down in Memphis, wherever I park. I park anywhere, I leave my windows all the way down. The truck will never be taken. Never been messed with. Just won't happen. You know what I'm saying? My question is, like, what is it? You're like, well, I work hard for my money and I deserve to have these things and these nice. Yeah, but like, what? For what reason though? It's like, yeah, you need a car that has good gas mileage, I guess. And you need a car that has air conditioning. And I guess you want to drive something that if you take pride in the way you look, you want something that looks nice and etc. But it's like, you don't have to have a car that everybody wants to steal. You don't have a car that kind of like advertises like, ooh, high price item in demand. And the same thing with like the things you have in your house. I mean, what is it? I mean, no one's going to break into my apartment. I can leave my windows up. I leave my door unlocked every day. Go ahead, look me up. My apartment's unlocked every day. Come and see what you... Go ahead. Take the risk of breaking in here. You don't have to break in. You walk in. And there's nothing. There's nothing here anybody wants. And you might be like, well, he must be living a terrible life. No, I mean, I have a TV. I have music. I have pets. I have food. I have all the things that anybody wants, supposedly. So what is it that y'all have that you have to have so badly that people want to steal? You know? If it's to attract women, well, look how that works out. If it's to attract men, you know, it's usually to attract women. You know, I don't get it, though. You know what I mean? If you have a family, but if you're like a single guy like me, if you're just... What's the point? What are you worried about? Like, I don't understand why you have to have things that people want to steal, like these items. Because that whole thing is, the reason they want to steal those things is because they're these material items that don't mean much except for the fact that they have this value attached to them. And that value attached to them doesn't usually coincide with their usefulness or how much they make you happy or how much they aid you in your daily life and existence. They're just like, you know what I mean? You want the items that you have that are susceptible to being stolen for the same reason they'd be susceptible to being stolen. They're just worth a lot. But doesn't mean that they're worth a lot of money. But they're not necessarily anything essential that you need or anything that makes you happy or anything that you... So anyway, yeah, if you want to have lots of flashy things that are invite envy and invite people to want what you have, then I guess you have to guard it. I don't have the needs for such things, right? I don't feel it. I don't understand what the value is in that. I work hard for my money. Well, then put the money in the bank. If I won the lottery today, you know what I'd do with all that fucking money? I would work the exact same job I have now. I'd live in the exact same fucking place. And I'd put it away. And when my car broke down, I'd buy a new car. And I might take a trip or two to Europe every year. And that'd be about that. And I'd be like, don't have to worry about money anymore. Isn't that wonderful? If I had a family member in trouble or I've had some things that come up, which is the reason why you save things, in my opinion, for times when you are in need and you need to not for I would sit there and I would do this and do that. Foolishness.